Yo Internet, I am Calvin, and this is the newest update in Space Engineers. It's update like 1.031, and they added some really cool stuff, more than what I was expecting. But let's get started with this. They added this new little ship right here, and this ship has a grinder on it, which normally was only available for stations or large ships. There's now a small version, and a welder, a brand new tool that is for large and small ships. That is the opposite of the grinder, but this instead builds the item you're hitting it with. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Just go hit yeah, power's on, good. And I put these wheels on just to show off the new wheel model. I colored them blue. They naturally come like this color over like there. You can see, have it like on the station, but there's a whole new model for that, along with the new model for the thrusters that you can see in the back right over here behind me. And they look so cool. They're a lot sleeker and more HD and stuff, and I don't know, I really like it. So let's hit G and get this going here. Now we have the angle grinder. These things are renamed, by the way, so you got the angle grinder and the welder. But for example, let's ram this thing into here and disassemble like this. What's it called? The solar panel. So yeah, you can see I'm disassembling it and stuff. But now if I switch over to the welder, which is on the other side, if you give it a second, it'll build it right back up. And that's freaking sweet, right? So check this out. If we go over to here, this is gonna make life so much easier. And in my Let's Play series, which I've been not neglecting, but like I've been putting on hiatus, waiting for this update to come out, it's gonna be so cool because that ship thing, the problem we've been having with the whole crusher, we can make a small little ship that can like run around and disassemble and stuff. So it's gonna be sweet. So yeah, like look at this. So we got this going right here. We got let's turn my lights on. Like we just assembled this with the ship, so that's gonna save. I'm not sure how the resource works. I think you have to have it in your inventory. I'm not quite sure, but there's this new little block right here. The this collector, you can have a big version and a small. Like there's big and small tubes or conveyors, I should say, that exist. So you have to, the items have to be like, so all like the small like ore and stuff can be shoved through the small ones, but the large ones are used for holding like having missiles go through, or any other like bigger item that's more of an object, less than an ore. There's now this you can now access the ejector, which is the new name of it. Yeah, let me just go to hit G real fast to show you what I mean. This thing right here, the ejector for the small ship, and that's what this is. Basically, these things, it does the same thing as before as the collector, I believe. But now there's a little X on it that will indicate, show if it's on or off, and it will like flash every time like things go through it and stuff. So that's really cool. And yeah, so we got that. There's a lot more that I'll show you. Yeah, so here we go. This thing right here is a is the conveyor, and these little doors right here, not quite sure what they do, but I have a feeling that because I watched their update video and didn't quite say, but I have a feeling that if we say, for example, put let's do this. Let's put these little things right here, the little launcher ejectors. By the way, these ejector things, there's 3 different types of them. There's these small ones that are called ejectors. This, by the way, is a new is the medium cargo crate. There's a new texture for that as well, along with the thrusters and the wheels. But these the large one up here is basically called the connector still, because it's hooked up directly to. Let me just show you real fast. It's hooked up directly to the God, I'm blanking on words today. The cargo crate, the medium cargo crate, and it's basically just like, it allows you to like launch some stuff out and stuff, just from any size crate. Those work for large like stations and all that stuff. I think we've already had that, but they've increased some stuff with it. But basically, you see these I'll quickly show this off real fast. Hopefully this doesn't dislodge it. It dislodged it. Okay, so basically what this shows off is, though, you see how there's these two doors. There's a very small door and the very big door. It allows you to have, you know, the like on the small ship, there's a new conveyor system that, you know, requires, you can have the large conveyors that that require more material and stuff, and that can transfer any item. And those were that one I just deleted was part, like a corner piece of the large one. But these, you can have it, the little junction go from the large one to the small one. The small one can hold like only ore and certain specific items. In the description I'll have a list of those items. But because I don't know them off the top of my head, they didn't mention those in the video either. But there's that, and that this is also the you know, this launches stuff out, or I'm sorry, this collects stuff like it did before, like those things over there do. And these things are just so cool. But what was it? There's a couple more things. We got this. So we have the small ship welder and grinder, and those welders and grinders both work for the large ship as well. And I'm guessing the station is also. So we have that. We have the new large conveyors for the small ships, which were these things right here, and the little thing I have right here, which will launch. Oops. Which should launch stuff out of it. Let's see if we can throw some stuff in here. Wait, hold on, what the heck? Okay, so it's automatically loading the fuel, and that's pretty cool. But we want this to be ejectors. Yeah, so it just, I think it did. Did it just do that? Yeah, so it just shot that uranium out of this, and those were, you know, that lets you basically grab from the big, like, section and have like 3 little junctions that go out, and you can have them go into different areas and have a real, I guess, a real conveyor system that has multiple, you know, just like piping and stuff going everywhere. It's really, you can make really advanced stuff now, which is really cool. Let's bump into this. Okay, so we have that. On the bottom of this, there's also another door, and yeah, so we have that. We have the connector block check, which is the little X up here that will show it off. Let's have this get turned on real fast. Let's collect all, and all right, so it went a little fast, but basically it shot it out. And let's see if we can try to like get this to go a little bit slow. Let's see this. I want to see if I can kind of. Alright, yeah, I can't do it fast enough, but if we had enough of these, yeah, the things, they light up red when it's shooting stuff out. But we have that. We have the connector inventory accessible by front door, the connector, and you can access it from the front door, meaning from the little spout. And that's all there is in this update. Let's just take a look at what they added into this new, like, default world. They have, you know, they added that new ship that I just kind of dismantled like crazy. They added, well, most of the stuff was from the other thing, but you got like a little, you know, your launcher thing here, your little connector. They haven't changed much really. In the last update they changed a ton. But yeah, that's all there is to this update, and I'll see you guys in my Let's Play Part 32, and so on. Peace out.